How to sell low-ticket services with Facebook and Instagram ads. Specifically, I would like to show you in this video, guys, how I was able to help one of my clients get a 21.2x return on investment from a $1,100 investment on ads. Now, before I dive into show you how this system works, right, for a low-ticket service, I would like to tell you that something that I prefer to do, and I always encourage the people that I work with, is that they should look for ways that they can charge more so they can have less customers. Because this is something that I always mention in my videos, is that when it comes to low ticket, high ticket, I always prefer high ticket because when you get low ticket items, you need to get a lot of people to buy this service, to get this service. But when it comes to high ticket, you only need a few people to reach a specific goal, right? If you want to get an extra $10,000, if you're selling a $2,000 product, you only need 5 people. But if you were selling a $200, $100 product, you will need more people to be able to reach that goal. So that's the main reason why I always tell my clients to look for ways to solve bigger problems so they can charge more, right? So the first thing that we look when we're creating a strategy is to understand what we're selling, right? In this case, it's a low ticket, it's a cleaning service. And this service costs between $100 and $200. Now, with this in mind, we need to figure out how we're gonna be able to attract more customers, because it's a low ticket service, because it's cleaning. It's not something that a person needs to go through a long process to decide to buy this service, right? It's pretty straightforward. It's just cleaning. It's just $100, $200. If you wanna get it, you're gonna get it. Simple as that, right? There's not like much to think about it. On the other hand, if you were selling a $1,000 or $2,000 service, it hurts a little bit more for the customer to say, okay, I'm gonna buy it now. They have to take a little bit of more time. They need to think about it, and eventually they're gonna buy it, right? So the period to convert that client is a little bit longer, right? But when it comes to low ticket, usually is short, right? So with this in mind, you're gonna create the strategy. So you don't really need to create like a long process with follow-ups and all these kind of things. No, it's pretty simple. So with this in mind, you create and you structure your ads and your funnel. So let me explain how we structure this campaign, this system for this company. So it's pretty simple. We start with one ad, one landing page, and the call to action, which is basically for them to call or send a WhatsApp message to the company. As you can see, 3 simple steps. That's all you need. Now, we create the ad, the person clicks the ad, the user gonna go to the landing page, they're gonna see everything they need to know about the service. And honestly, the first landing page we created for this company was pretty simple. Nothing fancy, just the main things that person needs to know, and that's it. We were able to bring this type of results just with a simple landing page. And then inside the landing page, we had the call to action. The call to action was for the user to send them a WhatsApp message or for them to call them. Ideally, I prefer to have only one, but we were just testing, and because it was pretty like not like a big difference of call to action, we decided to have both of them there, right? So far it's working really good, right? But if you plan to do this, I encourage you to test them individually and see which one brings you like better results, and decide which one is best for you, right? But in this case, we had this type of structure. So once the user was in the landing page, they click the call to action and they contact the person in charge to receive this call. So this person was receiving messages, he was chatting with the potential customers, he was having calls, he was doing follow-ups. And of course, we were also doing retargeting ads for the people that visit the landing page, but they didn't click the call to action button. So this is how the system works. Pretty simple and straightforward. You don't need to overcomplicate things and make these things like wait to a process that is too long that at the end of the day is only gonna affect your business. You just need to keep things simple. Now, let me tell you something, and this is highly important, and most businesses, they don't do this. We have the system, but this person, the owner, was determined to make the most out of every single person that contact them, right? So he was doing a really great job when it comes to closing the person that were sending them messages or people that call him, right? So he was like in a good like chatting with them. He was also doing follow-ups because he had people that contact him. They didn't book at that moment, but just because he followed up with them, he was able to close these customers later on, right? And this is where most businesses, they don't do this, right? They just expect that the ad is gonna do all the work for them, and if that person doesn't buy at that moment, it's because of the ads. But this doesn't work like that, and this is where you're gonna be losing money, you know. Marketing is one thing and the sales part is another different thing, right? If you have your sales part on point, bro, you're gonna do wonderful things with your advertising campaign, right? You're gonna reach your goal. You're gonna be able to make advertising profitable, right? So I encourage you, if you are running ads right now, maybe you don't have problem with your ads, but maybe you have problem with your sales, the sales part of your process, right? So focus on doing a good interaction with the prospect, and also do follow-ups, because that's money there. You just need to keep follow up with them until that person is ready to buy whatever you're selling, right? Now, something that we're working with this client is we're looking for ways to solve a bigger problem, so this company can be able to charge more, because as I said, high ticket is like the best. Honestly, it's like the best. You don't have to deal with a bunch of clients. You just need a few clients every month to reach your goal, and that's it, right? So if you have a low ticket service, start doing like some brainstorming, looking for ways to create a high ticket service. It's gonna make your life way easier. So if you need help with this, you would like to, for example, create a landing page, or you will need help with creating an advertising strategy for your business, you can go to jordanvelasquez.com/call, and you just have to fill a small form there, and you're gonna be able to schedule a conversation with me or with one of my team members. So hope you like this video, hope you find some value, and see you in the next one.